Hey guys, welcome to the tournament for today, January 15th, 2016. My name is Matt, casting with Paul today. Paul, how are you doing?
I'm doing really well. Looking forward to seeing some good matches. Basically, what we're going to be seeing a lot of, again, Paladin and Druid. The meta currently consists of a Druid dominating meta, so we might see some Mage, and I think one or two of our players are bringing Mage, and we also have a Priest, so
Yeah, we have a
it should be
priest.
really fun.
Yeah, hopefully we get to see some Mech and Tempo Mage coming out. Mech Mage definitely being one of the strongest picks against Ram Druid. Yeah, that'll be really exciting. Maybe some aggro options to counter this possibly slow starting Druid dependent on draw. So yeah, it should be interesting.
All right, the players have been notified to get the game started, so we should be getting into our game really quickly.
Sounds
We
good.
have Attack Bomb versus Diab in our first game. Attack Bomb is bringing Shaman, Paladin, and Priest, and Diab is bringing Warrior, Mage, and Paladin.
Sure.
So we do have the Mage and the Priest, which are kind of oddball classes, and also something that I noticed is there are no Druids. So
Yeah,
very interesting.
no Druids. Interesting. Um, is Attack Bomb the one who's been coming off of the no loss?
Yeah, Attack Bomb has not dropped a game yet this whole tournament, and I believe he's played in 4 or 5 different series. So really impressive, and it
Yeah,
looks like
yeah,
he's going
that's
to
really
open
good.
with this Priest against Diab's Paladin.
What do you think about that matchup?
I like it for Priest a lot, and it looks like he's running the Museum Curator Priest.
Yeah.
It's basically just a control priest with Museum Curators, and there are a lot of really good Death Rattle minions that you can get. You get Dark Cultist about 30% of the time due to how the Discover mechanic works.
Yeah.
Gets a Zombie Chow in his opening hand. Really good start.
Did you see that mulligan? That was such a good mulligan.
Yeah, that was
He-
pretty much the dream.
that was the dream.
Pretty much the dream. All right, so turn 1 Paladin doesn't have a play, and the Priest is going to love that going into his turn 2 Curator. Let's see what he discovers. Mech Yeti, Skeleton Knight, and Fugan. I think you go with Mech Yeti here.
Yeah, you go.
The
You
spare
go.
part
Here.
synergizes with Wild Pyro really well, and if you can get a Circle and a Northshire with that spare part, it's going to be really good.
But if you run Stalag, you get 2 Thaddiuses.
Yeah, that's right. That would, I mean, Stalag and Fugan and Priest wouldn't be the worst thing because
No,
it's
actually,
it's a very
would.
control style deck, so I could see it being played maybe.
It's possible. Like it's unlikely, but it is possible.
Yeah, so going into this turn 2, I think we're going to see the coin muster for battle, just to get some board control for the Paladin. Paladin really needs to maintain board control, so...
Yeah. Hopefully he'll have a safe Cog Hammer next turn and be able to clear out the Zombie Chow as well as the Museum Curator.
Right. Ooh, we do see the Elise Starseeker pick up, so it looks like this is a Golden Monkey type
Yeah.
of control.
Cycle Priest.
Yeah. So basically he's going to want to draw lots of cards and
What do you
go through his deck.
What do you think about that play versus the Wild Pyro Flash Heal?
Well, there's nothing really to flash heal, so I like the play that Attack Bomb went with in this scenario.
I guess, yeah, but he would have maintained his full board and cleared out everything.
Right. But he would leave a 3/1 Pyromancer, and the Paladin player would be able to clear it out with just the weapon.
That's true.
So. And then yeah, that wouldn't have been too bad, but I definitely like Attack Bomb's line better, knowing the hand that Diab has.
Yeah.
Just goes with the shielded mini-bot on turn 3. Blade Master picked up.
Blade
See, that's
Master
a
Flash
two
Heal
on a flash heal
super
right
good.
there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mech Yeti is probably the play that he's going to go with, and that's what he does.
Yeah.
Basically, just to develop more board control. This matchup is really about controlling that board, and
What do you think he's going to play? Muster versus Cog Hammer?
that's tough. Yeah,
I'll-
I like the Peacekeeper actually.
And then just go
I'm not
face?
just saying that because that's the play he went with.
Oh, okay.
All right, so going into turn 5.
Light Bomb.
Hmm.
Probably just Elise Starseeker, yeah.
Yeah, I like that play. Probably going face with the Yeti too.
Yep.
Yep. No efficient trades there for the priest player. So
Sometimes I might even think about going for the 2/2 though. Because if he goes for the 2/2, and then he plays Wild Pyro for the possible muster coming up, he gets a lot more value off of it.
Right, that's true. And we haven't seen, or we've seen a muster already from the Paladin, so Attack Bomb might be thinking, hey, he probably doesn't have a second one.
Yeah. He also has Light Bomb in hand, though.
Right.
Which would be unreal against Muster right now.
Yeah, that would be pretty insane. Looks like the Coghammer proc goes on the shielded mini-bot, so...
Yep.
Not sure if that's the best target or not. I like the trades that Diab made, actually. And I think
I really don't think it matters, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think it matters either. I think this play's fine.
Yep, and then you go face with a mini-bot.
What do you think about holding the weapon? Oh, he didn't hold the weapon charge there.
He didn't hold the weapon charge. No.
Okay, turn 6. Light Bomb is an option, but it would clear his whole board.
It looks bad.
It does look bad.
Yeah. You definitely just use your 3 spells here. And then go face with your Starseed. Ooh, okay.
I actually like that play a lot.
I like that play more. Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
What do you think about holding onto Flash Heal here?
I like using
Hawkeye.
it. This is a great place to use it, basically because it clears off the Argent Peacekeeper.
I don't know. I think I would use Coolant before I use Flash Heal, because he has Hawkeye in hand. Like that's 5. That's a 5 mana. That's a 5 damage, 1 mana burn.
Right.
It's pretty good. Versus a Freeze, which is almost useless against mid-range Paladin. Like, what can you really freeze? All your big targets are either so big and have Divine Shield and Taunt, or they have like stuff like Sledge Belcher, where they're so hard to break through.
Right, that's true. And that's one of those plays where on the surface it looks like an excellent play, but when you think about like in depth, basically where the game is going to go, you realize that the Freezing Coolant is the better play. So
Yeah.
you're starting to convince me, Matt.
I'm getting there. One day at a time, dude. Eventually I'll teach you that like going face is not always the right answer, and then
maybe
then we'll have it.
I don't know. That's a whole different story. But turn 7 for Diab here, and
Yep.
Dr. Boom's sitting there. And
Dr. Boom.
Boom's on the board.
Definitely the play you want to go with. I think you use. Oh, I would use the hammer to hit the 4/5.
I don't know. The Boombots might kill it, so
Boombots
I don't
might
see
kill
that
it.
as being the worst play, holding onto the weapon charge.
But,
But
like,
this Light Bomb is just gonna crush.
The Light Bomb's gonna be insane.
So
Hopefully we get
Boombots hit.
face Boombots. 1 face, 2 face. Yeah, 1 and 2. That's insane.
Okay, so now Diab is regretting holding onto that that hammer.
I hate Quartermaster. I think it's a terrible card. It's gonna work out here though.
Oh yeah.
Or
Okay, he holds onto it. I guess he's scared of Akanai Circle because that's the only thing that
or it could just be a super greedy play.
yeah, that's true.
It could just be like the crazy greed, wanting to get more reinforce out of it. I
Yeah.
guess the greedier play would be.
It's gonna pay off though.
It will pay off, yeah. I think the greedier play though would have been instead of Paladin Shredder, you icon for a dude, and then you play another dude and then play Quartermaster.
To arms, men!
Yeah, that would have been super greedy. That would have been unrealistically greedy.
Unrealistic greedy, yeah. You attack with your weapon and then Paladin Shredder, right?
Yeah, I would definitely make that trade. We'll see what the Shredder drops out.
Pretty bad.
Drew to the Saber, so...
He's gonna wish he armor plated that. Is he gonna do it? Oh! Is he gonna do it? No, damn. That's too bad.
Yeah, I kind of like playing around Holy Nova here, but if anything, I would have
Welcome to
I would have given the extra HP to the 3/2. So second Curator does have the Dark Cultist and the Loot Hoarder.
Do you?
I wouldn't be so opposed to taking Loot Hoarder here, just because
I agree.
the Priest wants to cycle into his Circle of Feelings, which is a really important card in this matchup, especially with the Paladin's board state.
Yeah, and if he went Loot Hoarder, he could have played Blade Master and then wait, could he have? Yeah, he could have played Loot Hoarder and then he could have Blade Master Holy Nova,
Right.
and that would have been a way stronger play on board.
I don't know though. Holy Nova doesn't seem. It seems really bad, but then again, everything from the
feels off
Priest
too
seems
good.
really bad at this point. So
Yeah, like you're not in really a great place.
yeah, I definitely would have liked to see a Loot Hoarder coming out just to cycle, because the Priest desperately needs cards. Like he hasn't drawn Northshire
That's
Clerics
the
all
one-
game, and
that's
that's a
what
key
he
card.
He needs Gold Monkey
Yeah.
because right now he's just. Actually, would even Golden Monkey be good right now? If he draws Gold Monkey and plays it, he's got no spells. He's got no Light Bomb.
Yeah, I don't think it would be the best, and Consecrate's a great answer for the Paladin. Not utilizing the Dark Cultist Death Rattle, so that's a big deal.
It was a big deal.
So,
It's looking firmly in the Paladin's hands right now.
yeah, I think the Priest needs exactly Circle of Healing, or else...
But, like,
so.
he has Tyrion. I think it's over, unless the Priest has a Silence, which I'm going to assume he doesn't.
Yeah, Priests don't typically
Yes.
run Silence. Oh, Light
Light
Bomb, though. That's a pretty good pickup. I don't think it's enough, though. Sadly.
Yeah, it's... No. Oh, I guess you have to go face here, so...
Yeah, that's... Alright, so Attack Bomb's gonna lose this first game to Diab, and Diab takes the early lead with mid-range Paladin, so...
What did you say? You said he was not going to lose a game on Priest.
I don't recall ever saying that.
He lied to me.
I don't recall saying such a thing. I don't make predictions because it's Hearthstone and anything can happen. Or anything can happen. Haha.
Yeah. That was bad, by the way. Don't.
Yeah, thank you. So, I think Attack Bomb's gonna bring out his Shaman next.
Yep.
Because Shaman is pretty good against all of Diab's lineup, which is Warrior, Mage, and Paladin.
But he also has to win with Priest.
Right, he does have to win with Priest. And Diab has Mage and Warrior. So if Attack Bomb cues Priest into Diab's Warrior, that's pretty much a free win for Diab, assuming he's playing Control or Dragon Control.
Yes.
But we did see a lot of Patron last week.
We did.
The Argent Squire.
So there's Shaman Mage.
Ancestral Knowledge, the card of esports.
Do we want to keep that over Flame Juggler?
I mean, I think you have to keep Ancestral Knowledge and hope that you get a Tunnel Trog in your mulligan.
Did you see the Ronin?
I did see the Ronin.
Dude, who
This
plays?
is a Tempo Mage, looks like, with Ronin. So excited.
Oh, here we go. Going Flame Juggler into Flame Juggler. Screw the Trog.
The dream. No, you're going with the Trog. Oh,
Yeah.
top deck's Ancestral Knowledge too. Really good card to top deck.
Yeah.
It's gonna
We're
be
gonna have a 3/3 turn 2.
Okay, turn 2. Diab wants to play the Scientist or
Nope.
Frostbolt rather.
Yeah, you Frostbolt.
Definitely Frostbolt. Because you don't want to let that Tunnel Trog get big.
I would honestly.
I like the Flame Juggler play actually because developing board is really good
It is really
and
good.
one face damage.
You don't win off of developing board as a face shaman.
So Mage gonna drop the Mad Scientist, and at this point Attack Bomb doesn't know what kind of Mage he's playing. So
Could be
I would
effigy.
assume everything goes face here. Yeah, you don't really want to kill or like make a trade just to play into a mirror entity next turn.
Yep.
So
I
I like that sequencing.
like missiles.
Yeah,
I like
definitely
missiles.
don't want to play your mirror entity in your hand just because if
It's too obvious.
Mage isn't running like a counterspell or something.
Yeah, or if he can't. There's no point playing Mirror Entity because Scientist.
Oh, looks like he's running Effigy too.
Is he
Interesting.
running Effigy? Yeah.
He got
Okay.
picked up.
Is it gonna happen? Oh! There we go.
All right, so esports.
Oh, this guy is so good at Hearthstone.
Yeah, very good. Manipulating that RNG with his definite hacks.
Yeah, he has so many hacks. I don't know about this one. Oh, actually, I agree with this. I agree with this because if it was Counterspell, it would have countered the coin, and he could have played the 2/2/2s.
Yeah.
2/2 manas. And if it was Ice Barrier, it would have triggered when he hit face. So I agree with that.
Definitely well played. Really thought out play by Attack Bomb there.
That was good.
That was good. And turn 3, or he's on turn
This kid's so
5,
good.
I guess. But looks like he's gonna
That's
Mirror
that's
Entity
not
the Flame
bad.
Juggler, which is not bad.
Here's the big question. Oh, is he gonna play around it? Oh, he's so good, dude.
Oh man.
He's so good.
Yeah, that was super heads up. Playing around the effigy there.
That was
And he knew, I mean,
insane.
he knew it wasn't counterspell. So what's going through his head at that point is what other secret could it be? It could have been Ice Block, which is typically ran in like aggro mage lists, but
Yeah.
that doesn't run Mirror Entity or secret.
I
that
think we
matters, so-
would have only seen the ice block if the first secret was effigy and not mirror image.
right.
See, the only time I see ice block in a effigy as well deck is when they're that it's the Echo Molten Giant.
Right.
Ice deck.
It's that like delay mage deck basically.
Yeah.
Grinder mage. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Rock Biter picked up, so
Rock
that's a lot of
Biter's
damage.
nice.
And I'm guessing we're gonna see Argent Horse Rider into Lightning Bolt
He is lethal.
next turn, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this game just over?
It's if he gets
Yeah, the
good
Shaman has so much damage. So
If
he
he has-
has 10 plus Crackle plus
Oh, it's
Light
just
Bolt.
over. It's just over.
That's 16, yeah.
It
Okay.
doesn't matter. It's guaranteed over unless he dies this turn, which
I
he
mean-
won't.
Okay, so here's what you do. You suicide the Shredder and hope it gets like a sparring partner or something. I don't think that would do it though.
No, that wouldn't do it.
I don't think there's any 2-mana cards that have more than 2 health that are taunt, besides the Mech Bear in Druid.
Mech
But
Bear, but
that's a choose one, so
Yeah, it's-
wouldn't get the extra HP. And this game's over.
it is over.
And Face Shaman's gonna take game 2 and tie back up the series. So
What he should have done, is crackled. I mean, he should have hero powered, and then lightning bolt crackled. That would have been the play.
for like exact lethal with the high roll.
Exact lethal on the high roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that would have been pretty ambitious, but
That would have been. That would have been
know,
amazing.
you gotta do what you gotta do though. And
Yep.
and BM is apparently something that you gotta do in Matt's book.
It's
I'm not
something
about
you
that life though.
Dude, you're doing it wrong. So we're coming into the next game, 1-1.
Yep.
What do you think about the priest?
I think Attack Bomb has to go with the Shaman here again.
He just won with Shaman.
Oh
He's
right,
gonna-
he did win with Shaman.
Yeah.
I'm smart, I promise. So he does go with the Secret Paladin.
You asked
And-
for it.
I feel like the Tempo Mage has a pretty good matchup against Secret Paladin. If the Tempo Mage gets bored. And
Ooh.
Double Mana Worm, Mad Scientist, is definitely a way to get bored. So.
With a coin?
Oh, and Attack Bomb's starting hand is just god awful. So gonna have to top deck. Okay, that's not terrible, but yeah, Mana Worm, coin Mana Worm's looking pretty solid.
No. You go for the greedy play. You play Mana Worm, you end your turn. Then next turn, you play Mana Worm, coin Mad Scientist.
Or you could play coin Entity.
Or you could play coin. That would actually be.
I think that would be better actually,
That would be way better.
because you have a 3/3 Mana Worm.
And what if he plays? What if he plays Shielded Minibot, dude?
Yeah, that would be a disaster.
Yeah, that'd be a disaster. Because like chances are he's gonna play Knife Juggler before he plays Shielded Minibot.
I mean, if you see a Mana Worm, you basically have to Knife Juggler, right? Just to contest it.
Yep.
Because if you play Minibot, and then the Mana Worm gets like huge, you can't really deal with it.
Yep.
Unless you keeper Ultimate on it, and that would be like
Oh, really? bad
that would be
play.
like really
Oh, he does go
that would be
Minibot.
super conservative. Okay, so he does go with the Minibot. So
Probably gonna see the Mana Worm, coin Mad Scientist here. Yep.
yeah, that's what he's gonna go with. I feel like that plays a lot safer, and it gets the Mad Scientist out there. which
Actually,
is-
I think this is the bad play. I think the better play was to ping and then trade in with the 2/3.
Put this apple on your head.
And then, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
knowing that the Noble Sack is in the hand, though.
Knowing that Noble Sack's in the hand, like there's nothing you can do about
So what
it now.
does he get? Because he does run Effigy. He does get the Effigy. So he wants to trade in his Mana Worms here. Oh, that's the dream.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
That's super good for the Paladin.
Now, hopefully, we don't see the 2/2 trade in.
Actually, why not though? Because he knows that he has running
Paladin,
Effigy.
for the Paladin, it's good. For the Mage, it's bad because then
Yeah.
you get 1 mana effigy.
Yeah, that's true. Does get the Dragon Fury Harpy though, or the
Oh, Beagle.
Dragon Hawk. The Harpy's the 6 mana one with Wind Fury.
Yeah.
Okay, so Paladin Shredder gonna go face for 1 and then trade in the other.
Hmm.
And then the Mage just has a Shredder, and the Paladin top decks his own Shredder, and this Paladin's hand curving out is just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
So it goes with the Keeper just to play around Mirror Entity. So I like that play. And Azure Drake on turn 5 is looking pretty swell.
Okay, so-
Alternatively, Mirror Entity Unstable's a play.
Mirror Entity ping. actually is the play.
Yeah, Mirror Entity Ping is the play. I was saying Mirror Entity Unstable was a play, but does
So-
go with the Mirror Entity Ping just to get efficient trades.
It's a 6/6 out of this.
Yeah, Mage is gonna be pushing a lot of damage next turn.
Oh, he plays around it.
Okay.
I like it.
I don't know though. I mean, this.
Doctor 6 is really good, but you're giving him a 6/6, and like you have the chance to attack, and you have board control. The Mysterious
Right.
Challengers do nothing if he's getting that much out of it.
Yeah, and I feel like if you're playing Mysterious Challenger, or if you're holding back Mysterious Challenger on turn 6, you're really on the back foot.
Yeah.
And it definitely shows.
Flame Waker-
Flame Waker on Stable Portal, looking really good. That Flame Waker top deck was excellent to keep snowballing. Jungle Moonkin, actually really good for the mage. And only 1 mana,
I have
because
never
he
seen-
can get 8 mana fireballs, and I'd just play it right now. I'd throw it down.
What is this card from?
It's from the most recent expansion. It's a Druid card.
I've never seen it before.
Yeah, so it gives both players +2 spell damage, and that's the card text. And
So it's a 4 mana 4/4.
yeah, and basically if the Paladin, okay, I would have laughed so hard if the Paladin top deck Consecrate, like that would have basically been GG.
Goodness.
Because
yeah.
the Paladin's late game is like, his hand is really heavy, so his late game's really good. Nexus
Dude,
Champion
that's-
Sarad also.
Yeah,
I love
it's
this
so
deck.
good here.
Yeah, Nexus Champion's actually really good.
Because he has, like, if he plays Azure Drake, he has 6 spell power. Oh, he's gonna trade it in. Oh, man, too bad.
Oh, it does go with the boom instead of the Sarad ping. What do you think of that?
I think the only reason you would have kept Sarad is if you kept the Moonkin alive, which he chose not to do. So I don't see anything wrong with this. He's developing board at this point. We probably won't see a Tyrion, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
Mysterious
I'll just
Challenger token.
But is that lethal?
What? Secret
Seven.
Spirit, Noble
Oh, with
Sack.
that Frostbolt though.
With the Frostbolt.
That's a lot of damage.
It's looking good.
I think it actually depends on where the Flame Waker pings go, whether it's lethal or not, and whether the Boombot hits face or not. We'll see though.
I don't think it really
Still
matters.
think so.
At this point, the... Ooh, okay.
It's for 4 on the Mysterious Challenger.
Oh, that's really good.
So that
okay.
gets redeemed.
Okay, so we Azure Drake, Frostbolt face.
Yeah, I think that might be lethal actually.
Oh yeah. Would you...
7, 6, and no, he's 1 off.
He's one off. I think
I'd
he's
trade
still
in
go for it.
the 2 health guys. Yeah, just to set
Why
up.
wouldn't you
just to
still...
look safe.
You could just ping face next turn.
Yeah, but I mean. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Like his play was like super safe, just in case there was like a lay on hands tech. But attack bomb is gonna drop this.
But he didn't... Even with Lay on Hands, like, he would have nothing on board, because Lay on Hands is 8 mana.
Right.
Then he would have just slammed it all in their face.
Yeah, that's true. So attack bomb has his priest and paladin left, and Diab only has his warrior. So, like going through attack bomb's head, I think he pretty much has to Q priest and hope that he wins. Secret Paladin's pretty good against warrior, but I don't see why you would drag out the series.
He's playing, yeah. I would say go Priest. Priest is really bad against control.
Yeah, I mean it's basically like a little bit better than Freeze Mage versus Control Warrior. That's pretty much the most well-known matchup in Hearthstone that's completely one-sided. And basically, if you win that matchup as Mage, you're a god.
It's so
Or
hard.
they didn't draw Justicar, one of the two.
One of the two, yeah. Man, I hate Justicar.
Basically, I was watching either RDU or Lothar, and they basically say when the enemy plays Justicar in that matchup, you just concede. Like, it's pretty much over. So
It is pretty much over, yeah. For a 4 HP heal a turn, not even heal, a excess heal is just ridiculous.
yeah, and Alexstrasza like doesn't delete armor like like beta Alexstrasza did. So
Yeah,
that's
beta Alexstrasza
what
was...
Freeze Mage was the deck
So-
to beat
Yeah.
back in the day where Alexstrasza removed armor.
Yeah. And that was such a good card. It's just like thinking about that, that's so insane.
Yeah, like people must have been outraged in the beta because things were really imbalanced.
Yeah,
like
they were
the
super
the 3/3 Defender of Argus.
Yeah,
That was pretty insane.
that was so
And,
insane.
Gadget saying Auctioneer comes to mind. 5 mana 4/4.
That gives you a card every time you cast a spell.
Yeah, that's
It
what
would-
Miracle Rogue was really
that
good.
was-
And I
that
love
was the
what's making a
Miracle Rogue.
comeback with the Tomb Pillager.
And it's
I think
not
that's really
the
cool.
same. It's not the same.
I know it's not. It's not even
Not-
close to as good.
Not even close to as cool, dude. That was when Leroy was
Four
he had
mana.
the same stats, but he was 4 mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was insane. You could do the most broken stuff.
Yeah, you could like Leroy double Cold Blood Shadow Step Leroy Shadow Step Leroy, and that
Yeah.
was 26 damage. So
Yeah,
it's
it
pretty
was
good.
it was a pretty good combination.
Especially when you could cycle your whole deck with Gadgetzan and like
Yeah.
just 0 mana spells.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty insane.
I remember playing Shiv. Like you see that sometimes in Miracle Rogue now, but like Shiv is just such a bad card if it's not played with Gadgets and Auctioneer. Because with Gadgets and Auctioneer, Shiv is unbelievable. Because it's 2 mana, 1 damage, draw 2 cards. But like without Auctioneer, it's 2 mana, 1 damage, and draw 1 card. It's just miles apart.
Yeah, old Chiv was pretty ridiculous too, which was also a key component of the Miracle.
It was 1 mana, right? Instead,
I don't remember. I think it was 2 mana, 2 damage.
I thought it was 1 mana. I don't know.
Maybe.
It doesn't really matter. Either way, it's still.
I played pretty much no rogue. I basically played Murloc Warlock back in the early days.
Oh my goodness! I remember Murloc Warlock.
That's the first time I hit Legend too. Was with Murloc
Seriously?
Warlock Zoo in
That's
season
really
3.
funny.
Pretty legit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty proud of myself about that.
Yeah,
I just love aggro decks. What's your favorite kind of deck, Matt? You
I like rogue.
mid-range?
I like
aggro?
Rogue. I like mid-range Rogue. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're just heading into the game right now, cooking the popcorn, and attack bomb does queue in the priest versus the warrior.
Oh man, this is gonna be so tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be really rough.
Pretty good starting
Priest
hand.
that too, but the priest hand is also really good. So if the priest was gonna win, this would be the hand to do it with. I think he keeps everything. Maybe tosses the pyromancer. I don't play a lot of
I would
this
keep
deck. So
everything.
I
I
agree.
don't see any reason not to keep everything. You need as much damage as you can, and Pyromancer is a 2 mana, 3 damage card. So
Right.
he tosses
Oh.
almost everything
Yeah.
back.
I'm not sure what attack bomb was looking for. Maybe he has like a Tech Harrison or something. But I wouldn't even mulligan for that. I don't
I
know.
wouldn't get for that either.
Yeah, I don't really know this deck well enough to judge what to mulligan for, but Justicar.
That is Justicar. So this is more than likely going to fatigue.
Yeah, we're in
Just-
for a long one.
Yeah.
when-
When like you can leave right now, go make some popcorn, come back, nothing will have happened. Don't worry.
You could pretty much get in your car and get some fast food and come back, and nothing would happen.
Probably. Yeah. You're gonna come back. The warrior's gonna be at 15 health and like 800 armor. The priest gonna be at 30 health. Like nothing exciting is gonna go on.
Matt and I are gonna have Gandalf status beards when this game ends up doing something.
Yeah, man.
So back into it, turn 2. Pyromancer or Museum Curator? I think you go with Museum Curator and see if you can get like a Sylvanas or something.
He clearly does not like Pyromancer. So
Yeah.
why didn't
I mean-
he play Chow? Wait. Why didn't he play Chow?
Come to the exhibit.
He didn't play Chow. That's really interesting.
Like-
Interesting choice.
Why
I
would
don't
you
know
not
about
play
that.
Chow though?
I think there's no consequence in playing Chow on turn 1.
Yeah, especially
After why
because
he
like
held onto it.
the only reason you wouldn't play Chow is you're like, oh, I don't want to give him 5 health.
Yeah, but it's the beginning of the game, and you need pressure.
Do you know what he's doing? I got it. I'm inside his head now. He's waiting for the Akanai.
Oh, is he gonna try to OTK?
Yeah, he's gonna OTK. Yeah.
So, OTK is basically a one-turn kill, and it involves like Akanai, double zombie chow, circle of healing, double flash heal or something.
Double flash heal. Yeah,
which
that's
is,
it.
like
It's 20
20
damage.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that doesn't work versus a warrior very well. And,
Double light bomb is not what you want to see ever in your hand.
The damned stand.
yeah, you don't want to see that ever.
You just don't want to see it. Like even against Patron,
Especially
like,
in this
double light bomb's
matchup.
just bad.
Against Patron, it wouldn't be as bad, but
It's still
bad.
bad.
Yeah. So
I think you armor up, play armor smith.
I kind of like cruel tasking your armor smith though, and then trading as a
killing-
curator.
The curator.
Yeah.
Curator was 1 damage at this point though.
now?
Yeah, that's true.
What's he gonna go with? Ooh, shield slam.
Job's done.
Everything has 1 HP. Oh, the warrior's
Yeah.
on 4 armor.
So
Okay.
he trades in.
Alright,
yeah,
giving the
so-
curator extra health. So,
Doesn't
all
matter.
Shadow Priest off the top.
It's
So
a
I
one-
think
one four.
so now that I think about the what the priest was looking for, I basically think that he was going all in to look for Northshire clerics.
Yep.
Because he needs to draw cards. And I'm pretty sure this deck is running Northshire clerics. If it
It's
isn't, then
It's gotta
Northshire
be.
cleric is such a good card.
It's running Elite Starseeker. There's no way it's not running Northshire Cleric.
Yeah. I mean, Northshire cleric basically allows you to cycle really quickly through your deck, especially with the right combos.
Yeah,
And
with Scroll and
Attack
Fire.
Bomb has all the pieces in his hand, but not the cleric, so that's
He doesn't. He also doesn't have enough mana to really do anything.
Coin Cabal, I think is
Yep.
the play.
It is stop him from getting any more armor.
Changing the mind of the armor smith.
Turn 6, Doctor 6 here.
Yeah, gonna go with the Justicar. And this is the point where the priest player hits escape on their keyboard and hits concede.
It's concede. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough
Man.
for the priest to win.
That
But
was a
priest plays his
brutal
own
choice.
Justicar. And can Dia deal with this?
Man, I don't actually know if I wanted to trade in like that.
What do you think about Brawl here?
That belongs in a
It doesn't really matter.
I kind of like Brawl, basically because the priest isn't gonna get that big of a board ever again. So,
That's true. That's true.
like, when else would you use Brawl?
He plays something like really big. Like maybe he has like a Nizera or something like that, and he just run out of executes for some reason. I don't know, dude.
Maybe. So how do you think the priest wins this game? Basically, I would say that the priest just plays a lot of minions and value trades and uses hero power to heal back up his stuff.
I have no
Yeah,
time.
The Sylvanas is like such a good card. It's so hard for the priest to deal with, and basically
And with
you
the
need
brawl?
Entomb or it's bad.
Dude, the brawl as well.
Ooh,
So I
Death
think,
Lord.
think
That's
about this.
going
No, dude, this is bad. This is bad because he's gonna go face.
Oh
him.
yeah. Yeah,
There's
it was at this moment that Attack Bomb knew he messed up.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that. And
Oh,
Brawl is
man,
for
I
sure coming down
can't.
every time.
Here it comes.
And I wish I could see Attack Bomb's face right now because
Okay,
he would
so
have the
he's
most
gonna get the
disgusting
Blade
look
Master.
ever.
He's gonna get the Blade Master. Oh no, never lucky, dude. Oh, he gets his Armor Smith back though.
Oh, look at that. The full circle of life. And gets a Shield Maiden out of the Death Lord. Now that's not the best, but it's not the worst either because it's a 5/5 body.
And like at this
However,
point,
Priest
you're,
has Shadow Word Death.
yeah, but you're using 2 mana to get 4 armor every turn.
Right.
So
Yeah,
just get
the priest
5.
can't do anything.
Yeah.
And holds back on the Shadow Word Death. I guess he's looking for something bigger to use it on. Maybe like an Arc Thief tech or something.
Cruel Task Execute looking good here.
Definitely.
I like it more than the Armor Smith. Just keeping Armor Smith healthy is always nice.
Yeah. Also, if the warrior player wanted to be really safe, he could play Sludge Belcher and Acolyte and armor up, and just like let the Death Lord live as the Death Lord runs his face into the Belcher, giving the warrior infinite armor.
Yep, that could also be a thing.
And that play also plays around Light Bomb really well too, which the priest has 2 of.
I think if you're doing that, you don't armor up. I think if you're doing that, you do Belcher, Acolyte, and then Armor Smith.
Okay.
Because then if he goes for board clear, you have 2 Armor Smiths and an Acolyte.
Yeah, and if the priest like Light Bombs that board,
Yeah, it's like,
it's just so much armor.
it's 10 armor. I think it's 10. Yeah, it's
I think
10.
there's basically no way Diab loses this game. Absolutely no way.
He could stop playing. No, he still might win. He could just hero power every turn, and I think he still might
He's gonna
win.
have to make his move.
Armor up and pass turn. Good play.
Armor pass. Good play. I mean, I don't necessarily think that's the worst play he could have made.
No, it's
So,
like at
it's
this
fine.
point, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, he can take this match so slow and still win.
Yep.
Like, look at that. The priest is basically slamming his Death Lord into the Armor Smith just because he's so scared of the warrior gaining a bunch of life.
Mm-hmm. And now
And
it's
that
down.
bash off the top. Really good draw.
And Garmosh. Oh, that's too bad.
I mean, it's a 7/7 body, so...
It is a
not the
7/7
worst.
body.
I really like the second Armor Smith and the Acolyte here, just to like super play around Dark Bomb. But again, Armor Up Pass isn't bad either. Does decide to go with the second Armor Smith. I really like that, just because the priest is basically forced to Light Bomb.
No Acolyte though. That's kind of lame.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna see.
Oh,
Wild
Pyro
Pyro.
Light Bomb is really bad because you're giving
It's
the
Holy
third
Nova.
player like 4 more armor with the double one.
It's Holy Nova.
Oh,
If he
okay.
if he was gonna,
Yeah, if you played Pyromancer. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Alright, let's let these animations play out. Let's take a nap. Sleep it off.
man, good game.
Yeah.
He's 7 health right now.
60 health warrior versus a priest. The priest isn't gonna do anything.
Oh, do you know what? Do you know what he should have done? Is he should play Finley, and then get the armor up, and then just
Oh god, no!
yeah,
It would take forever.
that would be so good.
That would be the biggest resident sleeper match in the history of esports.
Every turn would be armor up pass. Like,
Oh, what a disaster. So, so Sludge Belcher off the back of 2 Armor Smiths is basically the dream for the warrior.
Yeah.
Oh, so the priest does run into him, but he didn't draw it when Sylvanas was on the board, so
I
that
think
sucks.
I would Entomb.
I mean, there's so many good cards that the warrior still has.
Abomination is like the worst card here, though.
It's giving DF so much armor.
Out of all the cards I would have played, Abomination is the last card. I would
DF's literally gonna gain HP killing this. Check it
Yeah.
out. He's gonna go back up to 33 armor. That's hilarious. Oh, never mind.
Dude. No, he's gonna go.
I guess the second Armor Smith. Wait.
He gets up to 35 because he can armor up.
Okay, right. I did maths bad. I'm so sorry.
What is he gonna do? Oh man, that's so bad.
Pyro Holy Nova, and then I guess he's gonna heal up his Pyromancer.
That is really terrible.
Yeah. Everything's really terrible though.
Yeah, that's
I mean, the
true.
Warrior's hand is just loaded.
Yeah, you
Alexstrasza too.
definitely play Geddon for swag here.
Geddon for swag.
There's no reason not to. Like, what else you... Honestly, what else you gonna get?
All right, here's how you BM. You cruel task your slime, and then
He's gonna get it.
oh swag Baron Geddon. There you
I
go.
told you. No, it's value. That's the value Geddon. That's the most value he could have gotten out of his hand.
Definitely, Kappa. Okay.
No,
Finally, the
think about it.
North
Think about it. Look at his hand. Look at his hand, and think about any way you could have gotten more value out of that guy.
Sarah, Alexstrasza.
No, because that's
Value.
too RNG based. Ysera's too RNG based. He could get like 12 Laughing Sisters. Like, you don't know.
Or you could get 7 Dreams. Channel his inner fire bat there.
Yeah, dude.
That RNG was ridiculous. It
Yeah.
was like 1 in like 5 million or something. The chances of that. But Sludge Vulture tank up, pretty safe. Nothing that the priest can do.
So, just... Is he just gonna hero power pass?
Oh my gosh. This seems so, like... I feel so bad for the priest. Because
Oh.
there's nothing that the priest can do. Nothing.
It's nothing. It's over.
Yeah, it's done. Wait, okay, let's see how many cards each player has. So the warrior has 9 and the priest has 10. So the priest is ahead
Right,
15
so-
by... Oh, Gromosh. Okay, so Alex is coming down every time.
Yep.
And then we're just going to see the Belcher attack into the
Does
priest.
he have damage to kill him in 2 turns, though? You think about this. So, Alex, plus 7, brings him down to 8. Heals for 4. Cruel Task and Gromosh kills. Yep. That's lethal.
He's probably going to just hold the weapon. That's fine.
Oh!
Just to
cow-
trigger it with Gromosh.
No. No, because you have to Cruel Task anyways. You don't have lethal without Cruel Task, do you? Oh, yeah, you do, because you have, Alex. Never mind.
Yeah. So I guess the play
Light
to
bomb.
live is Pyro, Light Bomb, Power Word Shield, your Pyro.
No, just Light Bulb. There's nothing you can do. It's just over. I wouldn't even heal.
I mean, it's been over since the game started,
Oh.
but
Here comes the Chow. Game change.
gonna give the warrior 5 HP. That's gonna be super game breaking.
Mhm.
Okay, looks like he's gonna go with the Power Word Shield Circle, I think.
Nope. Did that backwards if that's what he was gonna do. Circle heals before it damages.
Okay, so yep. All right, GG. So Diab's gonna take the series 3-1. Let's see how much BM Diab can do.
No, it's just over. He's just gonna charge in.
Aw, good guy Diab, finishing it out. So he takes the series 3-1. Really well played.
The super BF would actually be to hero power pass.
Yeah.
Continue.
So really quickly, I want to talk about Diab's mage deck. Excuse me. Running Ronin.
Whoa,
and
wait. He got a date with Jaina Proudmore?
Yeah. I mean, I think that deck is really cool.
I think it is really cool.
I like the techs. I like how he played it, and I also like how Attack Bomb played around it. Just because he was playing around the effigy so well, and that's a card that takes a lot of people by surprise, and a lot of people might think, oh, it's counterspell. Nope.
It's a really strong secret when it activates on a piloted shredder.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the big one. If you see a turn 4 piloted shredder and it gets effigied, it's so much value.
Well, we're gonna take a short break. Be sure to follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/random championship series. Follow us on our Twitter at esportsrcs. And if you want to enter one of these tournaments yourself, go to randomcs.com and drop down the tournaments tab to find and sign up for the tournaments. Be sure to stick around. More Hearthstone in 5, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Hello? Hey guys, welcome back to RCS. Our next match coming up is between Pedrin and Beatalk. What decks are we going to be looking at, Paul?
So we're gonna see Pedrin bring out Hunter, Warlock, and Mage. So I sense the smork in this lineup.
Yeah.
And Betok is going to be running Warlock, Paladin, and Druid, so a much slower list.
Yep.
And initially, when I look at this lineup, I think Pedrin has the advantage.
Of course. He has more face damage, so how could he lose?
Right. And these players are just setting up the lobby. So real quick, my guess is that Pedrin's going to be running like Face Hunter, Flood Warlock, and Tempo Mage.
Wow.
Because
Interesting.
I
Okay.
don't know. Like there's no other reason to run Hunter unless you're just going full face.
I agree with the Tempo Mage, but I believe it's going to be a mid-range Hunter. And it's going to be a Zoo Lock.
am your knight.
We'll definitely see. And it looks like Betok is running a... Okay, he has Acidic Swampies in his mulligan, so that looks like Reno Lock. And Pedrin looks like he's running a Demon.
Demon Zoo.
Yeah.
So far,
Job's done.
kid's looking pretty good right now.
Pedrin's hand is actually god-awful, so Betok definitely has the advantage. I
He
would
definitely
say.
mulliganed that implosion and got it right back.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Not what you want to see. But the Haunted Creeper off the top is what you want to see.
Yep.
That's coming down. I'm assuming Betok's gonna just coin out the Imp Gang boss.
Yeah, and then he gets power overwhelming.
Yeah. Does go with the Swamp Ooze on curve though, saving that coin. Not exactly sure what for, but we'll have to find out. Maybe he's playing like
Caller. So good.
maybe he's playing Stalag and Fugan in this deck. That would be kind of cool to see. Or he could just coin out the Shredder now, but I assume he's gonna play on curve because
I
that's
would
what he's been
also-
doing.
Yep.
Yeah. And some players like really like to just get out on the board, and him saving the coin, it turned out to be really good there because he had no turn 3 play. So,
I think you implosion here.
what would you implosion? The Swamp Ooze?
This one, please.
Yeah. I kind of like the Void Caller mainly because Pedrin has a Doomguard in his hand. Oh, there's
But
the
he's not-
Stalag. Awesome.
It's too much damage to your face. He's not playing Reno, so like he needs to establish board control at some point.
Right. So, I guess Betok isn't gonna respect the Void Caller and is just gonna go I mean, I don't see any other play there, but
Why
you have to
would
keep in
you
mind that
respect
it's
it?
out there.
He's so as Reno Lock being this far ahead on board is just ridiculous.
Yeah, but Pedrin's hand is pretty loaded, so and
It is.
this Zoo deck can deal a lot of damage. So he goes with the Argus Flame Imp.
Trade the 3/4 into the 4/3. Get a second Void Caller.
Okay, that's not bad because he's getting more things, or not bad for Pedrin at least, because he's getting more things on the board without spending mana. And that's what you want to do.
He has both Stalag and
Stalag
Fugan.
and Fugan. Ooh. Interesting. And Fugan is really good for value trading because it has so much health. 7 health is really hard to deal with.
Yeah.
And lots of really good value trades for Betok right here.
Yeah.
Gonna leave his board with little HP, but you know what? This Demon Zoolock isn't running any AoE, I would assume. Maybe a Hellfire, but
Probably a Hellfire.
see if he draws it.
Sadly, no Owl for the
Right.
Fugan.
I mean, it wouldn't matter if you owled one, because if you kill the other, the death rattle still goes off. So you'd
This
have
seems-
to owl them both.
This seems a little ridiculous, but honestly, the fact that he got a 2 roll on that implosion probably lost him the game.
Yeah, he had to
Getting
do really inefficient trades, and
Yeah.
yeah, just not looking the best.
having a board of imps at this point would be so much better than having
Oh,
two
gets the
imps.
Reno too. That's the dagger in the heart, really.
That is, it's a heartbreaker, and then he gets the Stalag out.
It is.
It's looking pretty
Stalag
grim.
crush you. So I'm guessing Pedrin's gonna.
Abusive.
Yeah, he's gonna play his whole hand. Oh, second Doomguard. So he's gonna. I like the sequencing.
I like corruption.
Really?
Yep,
Okay.
I like corruption. It's a way better card. You don't need face damage. You need
That's
board
true.
control.
So he's gonna probably trade this in. Oh man. He
No,
goes
you
face.
definitely go face because if you trade that in, he's got an 11. Was it 11-11?
Oh, right. I completely forgot about the Stalag.
Yeah.
Or the Fugan, rather.
There's the Doom Guard.
That's a bummer. Alright, so he's gonna get his 11-11.
He's got his 11-11.
I'm guessing he just goes face with this and then soul fires. Or he can trade, if he wants to be really conservative, he can trade into the Haunted Creeper and then soul fire. That's what he's gonna do.
Shadow Flame!
Yeah. Board cleared. 11-11 on the board. And the Warlock's donezo.
No, he's got corruption, dude.
Buying or selling.
Okay.
And Young Priestess.
I mean, he has corruption, but it's still 11 damage, right? And the Reno lock has Reno, Anti-Keelbot, Lord Jiraxis. He has like so much healing.
Yeah.
And basically, if
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
I agree with that. I agree with that so
Really?
much.
really,
So much agreement with that play.
okay, I'm
the
slightly skeptical.
only way this Reno lock is gonna lose. The only way is if somehow this Zulok draws into a ton of damage. And if he's taking away the Doomguard, that's most of his damage already gone. There's no way he can lose at this point.
But think about it this way: Hedron already has. Okay, even that second power overwhelming wouldn't have killed the
He was at
the Thaddeus.
14. He was at 14, dude. He would have been so low. He would have gotten to 12. So if he power overwhelming,
Yeah, he would
and
be at 1
tapped-
HP.
tapped into a dark bomb, it was over. This play you can't lose. There's no
Okay.
way you can lose with this
Yeah.
play.
To be honest, I completely forgot about the fact that that the Thaddeus was corruption. I completely forgot.
Oh,
Slipped my
really?
mind.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this Reno lock is in a very dominant position.
Yep.
Do you know how the Reno interaction works with Jiraxis?
Yeah, it heals him to
Does- does-
15.
Okay, it does go back up to 15.
Yeah.
Because it says fully heal your hero, so
Yeah.
and he has max 15 HP.
You
That
can
makes sense.
also Demonic Pact Lord Jiraxis. Just straight up in the game.
That would be a pretty insane tech card. I would be quite surprised to see that coming out.
But it works, man. It just wins. Demonic Pact, it wins games. They play Jiraxis, just 0 mana win.
That's that would be insane. That's all I have to say about that. Next turn, Bedtalk's gonna finish up this game. Okay, he's gonna soulfire the imp.
No
Interesting.
reason not to.
I hope it discards Reno. Oh, that would have been kind of funny.
That's too bad that discarded Twisting Nether. Twisting Nether was definitely the highest BM card he had in his hand.
Yeah, I agree. Just go face with the Infernal, and then
Yeah.
Twisting Nether, and then go face with the your weapon, and just
The play was you attack all in and somehow get him down. I think if you attacked with 3 and then attacked with your weapon, you get down to 1 HP, then you Twisting Nether and then Soulfire his face.
right.
That was the play.
So the issue with Bedtalk's lineup is he won with his Reno deck, right? I kind of like saving that last. If you take a look at Pedron's lineup and you see Hunter Warlock Mage, that like instantly in my head is like me go face, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of like bringing out the Paladin and trying to win with your hardest matchup first. And
Really?
then if
I think
you win with the
Reno's-
Paladin, it basically secures the series because
I think
we're
Reno's
playing
terrible.
Conquest, so you have to win with every deck, right?
Yeah, but I think Reno's terrible against face Hunter. Because if you don't draw Reno or Anti-Keelbot, you just lose.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
you just even if you draw just one Healbot, and you never draw Reno, there's a pretty good chance you're just gonna lose the game.
Right. Yeah, I agree that the Reno lock isn't that good against Face Hunter, but I feel like the Reno lock is really good versus the Z lock and the Mage. So
Yeah. So but like he got a good matchup out of it, and that's really all he needed.
he did.
Probably gonna be seeing Paladin. Oh no, dude.
Oh, Bedtalk got another good matchup. That's
Yeah.
insane. So he got his Druid versus the Hunter.
Oh my
That's
god,
exactly
that
what you
even.
want. This mulligan is like crazy.
It's a pretty terrible face Hunter hand.
Oh yeah,
That's like
that's literally the worst.
it's the worst hand.
He has a flare. Interesting.
It's for Secret Paladin.
So I actually really like that tech, and here's why. So there's a lot of Secret Paladin running around, but basically, arguably, the #1 deck right now is Ramp Druid, and maybe what's going through Pedrin's head is, oh, I'm going to see a lot of Mage, because Mage is really good against Druid. So maybe he teched in this Flare expecting to see, like, Mages.
I think that's pushing it. I think
Maybe.
the only reason you have that flare is just because Secret Paladin. It's like,
Yeah.
it's one of you put in your deck, and it can just win games sometimes.
It's food for thought, though.
Yeah, it is, for sure.
So, this is an interesting tech in the Ramp Druid, the Living Roots. It's usually a one-of, and
Usually.
it's run most commonly in Aggro Druid, just to get tokens for Savage Roar, but ends up being really good versus Face Hunter. And
For a
or
while-
Shredder, pretty good.
Yeah, for a while, there was a double copy run of Living Roots when Living Roots just came out. In Ramp Druid, you ran 2 Living Roots.
See, I like this style. Migo Face.
You have face.
Face is the place.
There's the taunt. Honestly, probably gonna seal the game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it sounds like it's really early to say that, but
That top deck was actually exactly what he needed, because he can Haunted Creeper, Coin Kill Command.
still, like, he's now wasted not only a creature on the board,
No,
but
but
also a kill.
look at Betalk's hand right now, though. He has nothing.
He has nothing. That's true, but he also has.
Oh
Hey.
my gosh! These
It's a
top
really good
decks.
card. It's a really good card to pick up.
You can trade the Shredder into the Haunted Creeper and just swipe face, and
Yeah.
the Hunter has nothing in his hand. Like, both
See-
of these players are running out of gas at turn 5. It's actually really strange.
But, like, it doesn't matter, because the chance of Ramp Druid drawing a big card, and the chance of Face Hunter drawing a big card, like, Ramp Druid's gonna win every time.
So, I guess just armor
You
up.
are- you
Would you
pass.
attack and trigger it? Nah.
Pass. No.
But now this Hunter's playing the Eaglehorn Bow, and that's 5 more damage to face. And that puts Betalk at a measly 18 HP.
Easy.
We'll see how easy it is. Another Shredder drawn from the Druid. Really good pickup. We're gonna see that, and probably the BGH, honestly, just to get presence on the board. Oh my goodness.
Like, that's pretty
That's
nice.
so good.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That I think Vitality Totem would have been slightly better, but that's probably the best card he could have drawn.
Yep.
Or the best card that could have been dropped out of the Shredder.
I actually think the Hunter might go for it. Yep,
He has to.
he has to. There's no reason not to. And you flare for card draw.
I'd probably weave in the hero power here. Yeah. You want to weave in the hero power as much as possible, since
When is he gonna flare, though?
I mean, you have to weave in the hero power every turn, like every single turn, and that Druid of the Claw at the top is really, really strong. I think that sealed the game basically.
It's just such a hard matchup.
Yeah,
Especially if you ran out of gas this early. Like, he didn't draw anything that he really wanted. Like, that abusive, like, 3 turns ago would have been so nice.
yep. So now is when you use the Flare, just because you have the mana for it.
Yep.
But basically, when playing Face Hunter, since I've played a lot of Face Hunter, because I
Doesn't
really like
surprise me.
aggro, you just want to weave in your hero power as much as possible, just for maximum damage.
That is the hardest part about playing Face Hunter, guys. You have to use hero power as much as you can.
Yeah, if you have 2 mana left and the little circle's green, just click on it.
Just click it. Then
Just
an arrow shoots at your opponent. What do you think about not having Brave Archers?
Okay, so I ran Brave Archers a lot, but I ended up liking Worgen Infiltrator a lot better, just because it's more damage.
Yep.
And
I like Brave Archer.
the odds of you top decking Brave Archer into an empty hand and using hero power for lethal are like so low, and that early game 1-drop is exactly what you need.
But, like, you run out of cards so fast, and Brave Archer just gives you a little more steam at the end of your hand.
Yeah, you can think about it that way. So Pedrin's only deck left is Mage. So, and oh wait, no, never mind. I got that backwards.
You did get
Betalk's
that
only
backwards.
deck left
Yep.
is Paladin, and he has to beat all these aggro lineups.
Yeah,
And Face Hunter's really good against Paladin, so I think Pedrin's gonna bring that up.
If it's
Or he
Freeze
make
Mage,
it with the hardest matchup first and go like Warlock.
I think Freeze Mage wins, right? Versus Paladin?
Yeah, but I don't think he's running Freeze Mage. Like, have you seen his
Never
skills
know,
like that?
man. You never know.
Yeah, I like him queuing up the Hunter.
No, he had Reno, dude.
Let the hunt begin.
Didn't he? Or was it Zoolock?
It was Zoo.
Oh,
Betok had the Reno Warlock.
yeah, okay. It's probably
Silly goose.
aggro mage. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Alright, we're gonna infiltrate our Leopardome and a coin. Pretty nice
Wow,
start.
both of these players basically have the dream. So I think the Face Hunter dream is slightly better than the Oh my goodness, that explosive trap's gonna be so good. That's disgusting.
Is it though? Is it really that good? Because he's gonna noble sack here. And trade into the 2-1. So the
Yeah,
explosive
but
trap
next
really...
turn, Betok plays Muster. I don't know about attacking with... I mean, I guess you have to.
There's nothing else you can do.
Yeah. I like the hero power here, actually. There's nothing else really to play. And you want to save your Owl for Tyrion.
You play Juggler? Yep. Juggler Repentance.
I mean, Repentance does absolutely nothing.
It does
But
absolutely
does
nothing, but
increase the,
it buffs up your
people's
3-2.
HP.
Yep.
So, Explosive Trap definitely coming down.
Nope.
Okay. Apparently
Juggler.
not. Okay, I take that back. Repentance is amazing versus Face Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, Betok can Muster and Avenge. Oh, this curve is so dirty. But that Explosive Trap's gonna wreck. And if Betok doesn't top deck something next turn, he's gonna be in trouble.
Honestly,
Wait, how much HP has a Seeker Keeper gotten? It's pretty...
4?
Yep. Yeah, Owl Explosive Trap.
Yep.
So saving the Owl is pretty good. But, I mean, you have to use it here, right?
I believe here you just don't attack face. You clear out the owl, and you sit.
Yeah, you can sit. That's perfectly fine. Or you can just, like, take your losses and trigger it now and hope not to play into something like an Eagle Hornbow.
Yeah.
But definitely viability for everything. Hard decision whether to trigger the trap now, because then you're just like kind of okay, so he does trigger the trap.
I really
He
disagree.
does decide to
with
spawn the
that.
tokens. What do you think of that?
I disagree with that.
Yeah,
You're losing value on your cards.
yeah, I like having the Haunted Creeper out. The 1/2 with the Death Rattle. It's more pressure, so to speak. Yeah, and he knows it.
He knows it. That was a 2 mana 1/1. Living Roots does the same thing for 1 mana.
Yep.
So
Basically. So we do see a Cog Hammer. That's
Yep.
coming down.
no reason not to.
Right. Just gonna go face with all the 1/1s. Play the hero power, go face with the weapon.
I would have really
Looks
liked
like
to see
Space
the
Paladin is winning. I mean, Seeker Paladin.
Yeah, Secret Paladin. I really would have liked to see the flare a lot earlier than
Oh,
this.
second explosive trap though.
It really.
I think there's just too much damage from the
Yeah.
Paladin side with all the weapon swings. Like
there's nothing he can do here.
that was the one card that has a chance of bringing him back in the game though. That's for sure.
Do you know how the hunter wins here? This is how the hunter wins. Let me tell you. Let me bring it up right now. Please lock and load, okay? Lock and load, flare, kill command. Out of that, he gets double King Crush. Now with that double King Crush, he
Is
plays
discounted?
it. Yeah, because it's not discounted. You just get King Crush because it's
Just on the board.
No, it goes in your hand. But then you play King Crush, okay?
But you have no
And-
mana.
You have no mana, but you just charge it face, and somehow you're still alive at this point. Then you play your next King Crush, and then you draw Call Pet, and then you Call Pet another King Crush and the +3, the Bestial Wrath, and you kill him. That's it.
That would be pretty good.
That would be the play.
I would appreciate that. The amount of money I would pay to see that would be like $5.
5. Wow,
Five whole dollars.
big spender over here.
Alright, let's see what Flare gets him. Animal Companion? Misha? Oh, okay. Okay, so he just charges one in and passes. Yep, but he still loses because of the weapon. GG.
Yep. GG.
So that's
Well played.
That's it.
that's it. That was
That's
a
it.
sweep.
Yep.
Get out the brooms, ladies and gentlemen, because we got a sweep on our hands.
That was pretty bad.
Thanks. Selfish. So basically, what to say about that series is, Betok discovered the cure for cancer,
He did.
and the series was over. GG.
Everyone, go to Betok for the cure. He knows. He's hiding it from us, Illuminati.
Illuminati confirmed. You heard it here.
You heard it here.
All right. So our grand finals is going to be Diab with Warrior Mage Paladin versus Betok with Warrior Paladin Druid, or Warlock Paladin Druid.
Warlock Paladin Druid, yeah.
So should be some really interesting games, and we will talk about those games when we get back from our break.
Yep.
Be sure to follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/random championship series. Our Twitter handle is esportsrcs, so give us a follow on there too if you're liking what you're seeing. Go to randomcs.com if you want to sign up for more tourneys, and don't go anywhere. We will be back soon.